And the end of another leakage test is done. So this is what we have. We have a whole bunch of data. Let's take a look at the Apple Watch first. I can just click on that little dot. Okay, no, okay, thanks Buzz. That was really cool. Okay, let's go back to our exercise. So we're going on 4 hours, 0.79 miles. You know what? Not bad. So what this leakage test is, if you're new to my channel, is I do a small workout outside, normally walking or cycling and running, and then I come indoors and then I just leave the GPS on to see what happens. So not much. 0.79 miles. And then we have next the Garmin VivoActive 4. 2.57 miles. Okay, that's a big difference, Garmin. What happened there? And only 1,500 steps. So you know I'm not walking around a lot. 2.58 miles does not equate to 1,500 steps unless you're Rubius Hagrid and maybe you're a giant. Yeah. Next, we have the Polar Grit X, who normally does really well on these leakage tests, but as of late it's failed, which, you know, it's not the end of the world. So we'll unlock that. 2.19, so not as bad as Garmin. So we'll pause that. Then we'll also pause this. And I forgot to pause the Apple Watch. You know, the watch faces on this Apple Watch SE are just really cool. Okay, it's already paused. Good job. And last but not least, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. 0.32. Woo! I think we have a winner chicken dinner. I don't know, I'm gonna have to run some stats. Ah, locked again. So we'll just end this, finish, and this is in gray screen mode. Let me take that out. 1, 2, 3. Ah, that's better. So we have our heart rate zones, and I wore all 4 watches the entire time. So low intensity, 41 minutes, workout duration, total duration, average pace, and so on, heart rate. So good data. Really like the new Galaxy Watch 3. Wish I could keep it, but you know, overall, I like the Apple SE a smidge better. So I'm gonna sell one of these two, and I'm returning this back to Samsung for various reasons. That'll be in another video. So now we'll stop Polar. Recording ended. And those are all the stats. Come on. There we go, 2.19 miles. Heart rate zones, energy used. So working for the last 4 hours, I burned 476 kilocalories, so that's nice. Carbs, 21%. There's my pace, speed zones, all that fun stuff. Altitude, not much. I did climb some flights of stairs in the house. And that's your quick little tour of Polar, which is awesome. I do recommend this watch. Here's my recovery heart rate. And we'll save that. And again, this is the Darth Vader edition, Rule the Galaxy. Activity saved. So we have our heart rate zones, we have our map, all the stats. 641 calories. Different. And I'll do a quick report of all the stats from all 4 watches and show you on the screen. And then finally, last but definitely not least, the Apple Watch SE. If I could type in my temporary passcode, there we go. Come on. Outdoor walk, open goal. 306 calories, total 688. Nice. Heart rate, elevation gain, not a lot. And done. You can view more details and manage on my iPhone. Thanks. Aw, isn't that nice? Jesse hugging the horse. And then you just tap on it and you get... Okay. Let's run some numbers, do some math, and I'll show you the final report. Here are the stats. So I ran the GPS test on Monday, and you can see right there that the Apple Watch had 2.57, whereas Polar Grit 2.19, and then Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 1.1. So on Monday, Galaxy Watch 3 was the winner. And then we ran a small 1-hour test yesterday, the Apple Watch, Polar Grit, and then Samsung. Yet again, the Galaxy Watch was a winner, and then a longer test today, which was a 4-hour test. And you can see it was close between Apple and Samsung, but by almost a third of a mile, the Galaxy Watch 3 had the less GPS, which is what I wanted to test since I was not moving. You can see right there that the Apple Watch had 688 calories, 77 beats per minute, battery life drain 46, whereas the battery life drain on the Galaxy Watch was only 33, which makes sense because the Galaxy Watch is larger and this Galaxy Watch 3 has a bigger battery than the Apple Watch SE. I normally get about 2 days of battery life with the Galaxy Watch 3, where I'm getting about a day to a day and a half with the Apple Watch SE. And then you can read the other stats right there as well. So for most accurate heart rate, I would have to go with the Apple Watch and the Polar Grit X. And then as far as GPS, it's really close between Apple and Samsung, but over 3 tests and various terrain and various, well, I threw at them as many variables as I could. Yesterday what I did is I walked outside while I was waiting for a friend to arrive for lunch. So thank you, George, for being late, because I was able to run another GPS leakage test. So thumbs up to George. Anyway, and there you go. Calories kind of all over the place except for Polar Grit. Polar Grit was a little more cautious on how many calories it said I was burning, whereas the most calories burned goes to the Apple Watch. So more tests are needed. I'll be doing this again. And there you go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hopefully the stats speak for themselves. And I was surprised that the Galaxy Watch 3 won that GPS leakage test. But yeah, I'll be doing some more GPS testing. The next one will be around a circular track to see the steps and the overall GPS distance. So instead of more of GPS leakage, we're going to go for straight GPS accuracy. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for coming by the Gadgets Anonymous channel. And that's all I have for today. See you again in the next... I'm testing too many gadgets right now, so I'll have another video in probably 48 hours. Probably 24 hours, yeah. Thanks again. Pithy comments below, and don't forget to run farther to get further in life. Goodbye.